Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to my channel. So I am doing another pin vlog. So this would be number 2 in the series. Last video we did the princess binder. So this one doesn't really have a theme. It's just kind of the blue binder. Another 3-inch binder from Office Max. It's lovely. If you do get the binders from Office Max, they're a lot cheaper. You can get a bigger one. The heavy duty binders, because if you don't, then they're not that nice. It's a little bit extra money, but it's a little bit more worth it. So I want to show you guys something I do to keep track of everything. So I made this list on Excel, and you guys should be able to get that link in the description. I'll put it down below if you guys want to do that for you. So I have all my different pin binders here, as well as what is on each page and the number of pins in that page, and then I total it up at the end. And as of May 31st, I have 1,018, which isn't right because my aunt gave me more pins for my birthday, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. So this has to be my favorite page in my entire collection. The Disney Channel page. So I have the 3 High School Musical pins. I think I bought this one, and I think I bought this one, but I never bought this one, and I traded for it. I traded for this one. Well, I traded for this Alice in Wonderland pin. I remember I traded it from a guy in Grand Floridian. This one I traded for a lady from Epcot. It was like opening, and there was a lady at the Fountain of Nations, and she was like, "Oh yeah, I've met Corbin Blue before. He's really nice." And I was like, I'm so jealous. My mom bought me this Sharpay pin. I don't remember where I got Gabriella from, but I definitely got Troy on a trip to South Carolina. We went to visit Disney Hilton Head. So if you go there, the front desk has a pin book. And when we went there in, I think 2009, they had like 7 Troys. They had a few Gabriellas. They had different horses from the Cinderella set. I guess you guys can see that in the card up below in that video. But they had a bunch of different like pins that are hard to find, like these. So I don't know if it's the same because I haven't been back there since, but yeah. So these pins are probably my favorite. I bought these from a lady off Facebook. They were $3 each. She was selling them, and I was like, give me those, I want them. So I'm missing Troy and Gabriella, which I'm super sad about, but they're pretty awesome. Here's a comparison on my hand on how big it actually is. And this is what it says on the back. Limited edition of 300. Soda fountain and studio store in Hollywood. My mom bought this pin for me and gave it to me as a summer vacation present in obviously 2008. Maybe it was 2009. Probably 2008, which I was going into 7th grade in 2008. I traded some person for this. Don't remember where. I remember I got this pin off a cast member serving at the Mara in Animal Kingdom Lodge. And I remember I got this pin off a lady at that one store in Magic Kingdom. It's the one across from the candy shop. The one where you outside to go out of the park. That door. She was standing over there, and I was like, I've never seen that pin. I would like that. So that was cool. And I got this That's So Raven pin off of Kingpin in Animal Kingdom Lodge. So if you guys are avid pin traders, go visit Kingpin and Animal Kingdom Lodge. He is Monday through Thursday or Monday through Friday at 2 p.m. So those people, if you're gonna be the person that comments and is like, no, he's at 3 p.m., he got switched. So don't argue with me. These cool Possible pins. 101 Dalmatians, Cheetah Girls, Enchanted, Lizzie McGuire. Yes, I know, not all of these are Disney Channel. Most of them are. Here is Disney Channel Continued. So this Jonas set came in one of those set of 4s. And that like card thing that you could buy. I got all 4 of them, no problem. I traded for that one. I think I traded for this one. I traded for this one. I traded for this one. I bought this one. This one is my favorite pin ever. So this is opening day, April 10th, 2009. That's what it says. Cast member, Hannah Montana, the movie. 2009. Cast exclusive, limited edition of 750. That's a good pin. I remember that I was in the store for Splash Mountain, getting off of Splash Mountain, you know, going looking at your pictures and everything, and I went, okay, I need to find this dinosaur Fast Pass pin that I could not find for years. And I went in, and I saw this one, and I was like, give me that one, please. So I got it, and I was super excited. And I actually got the Dinosaur Fast Pass pin, which was completely awesome. And I remember I bought this pin, but I traded for this one. And that one. How cool. I traded for both of these. This was another, like, one of those, like, 4 sets. And, like, this one and something, and I think this one in it. Traded for that one. I traded for this one off of the pin board in downtown Disney on the Pin Trader store, that big giant pin board that, you know, opens up like once or twice a day, that they said they don't have a set schedule. Who knows? Where's Perry? And I traded for this Phineas and Ferb one, but I saw this one and I wanted it because it had Perry on it. Why I got it, I don't know. And then I got these Doofenshmirtz pins that were from one of those, like, mystery box things. And I only have France and Much to go. Oh yeah, remember in the last video when I said I liked Jasmine and then Tinkerbell and then Elsa? Well, I lied. I liked Jasmine, then Tinkerbell, then Alice, then the Cheshire Cat, then Rapunzel, then Elsa for like 2 months, and then Rapunzel. So, here are the clock pins. One is Hidden Mickey and one is cast member. I think the cast member pins existed before the Hidden Mickey ones. So there's one set, which I believe is this one or something. And then these, I don't remember which one's out of this one, but this one is with like Alice and the King and the Queen of Hearts and the Mad Hatter and one of the little ones. So then that one's the Hidden Mickey one, and the one before that is the cast member exclusive. Cast member is just a different name for the Hidden Mickey, which existed before the Hidden Mickey. This Cheshire Cat was one of my favorites for a while. This one I got off a lady at Canada when we were going to eat at La Cellar. And I think I thought it was a Mary Poppins pin. I don't really remember, but I'm glad I kept it because it's one of my favorite pins. These, I think, are one of the sets of 4s that I'm talking about. We get pins from eBay all the time so I can trade them. And I kept those 4 because those were awesome. And then these 4 I got this past trip, which I guess is another Hidden Mickey set, which I'm guessing are these guys. I could be wrong because I think there's a different set that's just teapots. Correct me if I'm wrong, because I really don't know. This is my Peter Pan and Tinkerbell page. So you guys remember in the last video how I was talking about I had these like baby pins? I think that's what they were called, the Disney babies. So then they had a set of Tinkerbell ones. And I think this one, there was a set of 4 Tinkerbell ones, but then this one was like a Hidden Mickey or something. I think it was this one. And then there was the guy's collection, but I only got Peter Pan because he was the cutest. These pins are some of my favorites. I saw a little kid that had John and Michael, and I wanted to track him down and be like, give me that pin. This is what the batch says, Castle in Your Collection 505 from 2006. So, you think these pins are easy to get? Nope, because they're from 2006. You can always find those stupid Hidden Mickey pins that no one ever wants because they're really dumb. But you can never find these cool Hidden Mickey pins. I have a few more locks, but they're on a different page, and I just kept this one here because it matches the rest of the theme on this page. You know, it's fun. This one I actually got, we were going to, I don't know if Toy Story Mania was open at the time, but we were going that way in Hollywood Studios, and we were passing One Man's Dream, and some little girl just traded this pin, and I wanted it because it was a hinged pin, so I got it. Great story, I know. Here was the year of a million dreams when we got those pin, you know, the pin cases where it was like the card and it had 2 different pins, so it had this one twice, and it was like one for you and one for a friend. Well, I got a few of them, and I already had a few of them because I traded them, so those from extra pins and some neat pins for my pin book. And this one's also one of my favorites, just because, you know, why not? This is kind of a very lonely page, but a couple years ago I was trying to clean out my pin books because my pin pages looked like my Ventilation page, which you'll see that in a future video. It's completely awful. It's Ventilation stacked on top of each other. There's like 60 pins on one page. It's awful. So I wanted to clean it up a little bit. It just really looked super bare to me, but you know, it works. Here's some surfboards. I don't think I have all the surfboards I'm sorry, it's a little blurry. There we go. Because why not? You know, I have all the monorails. And there are a few more buses, but I have the cruise line, the regular Disney one, and this one's the Happy Celebration on Earth, and then Where the Party Never Ends is what that one says. And these are 2 Disney Vacation Club pins. And then this isn't really a miscellaneous page, this is kind of just a different sets combined into one, I guess. Excuse me. So I have some Sword in the Stone up on top. When they still did that Sword in the Stone show in Magic Kingdom, next to the carousel where they pull the sword out, before, you know, not this new one that they have with the Royal Fantasy people, no, they actually had Merlin come out. It was great. And I forgot if I wore this pin or this pin, but I took it with me and I wore it, and Merlin was like, oh, look at her pin, that's so cool. But yeah, I think my mom did a picture of him somewhere, but as to where that picture is, I don't know, because that was before digital cameras. This one I actually got quite a few years ago, and I traded it, and it's one of my favorites, just because it's kind of neat. This one, my friend and I went to the Erie County Fair in Buffalo. I live in Buffalo, great. So we visited the Orchard Park Antique Mall building, I guess. It doesn't have everything, it's just a few different, you know, panels of different stuff. So I was like, I need to find a Disney pin, and I'm gonna find one. And I found this one, and I found a Mickey Snowman, and I was like, I want this one, because this one's from 2004. This one's the Broadway pin that I talked about last video. This one's a limited edition. And there's some Aristocat pins, as well as Scrooge. So these are dates. These are very good. So if you have these, do not trade them. I wanted to trade these. I wanted to trade this one for the longest time because I didn't like Scrooge, but my dad goes, no, you can't trade that. It has a date on it. So I didn't trade it, which I'm thankful I didn't, because it's going to be worth something someday. So that's it for this pin video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Like, subscribe. If you guys have any questions, put them in the comment box down below. Look at my pin video from last week if you haven't done that already. And also look at my Disney vacation vlog if you guys haven't checked that out either. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed and look forward to another pin vlog soon from me. See ya.